I think if people could really grasp the power of the internet, they would drop everything they're doing right now today and learn as much about it as they could. There's 1.5 billion users on the internet right now.
Is made up of the 4 different people who make up the world of business. So my rich dad said, in the world of business, there's E's, and E's stand for employees. An employee, he says, you can always tell who they are by their core values. And what the employee, whether the president or the janitor of the company, will always say the same words. The words are, I'm looking for a safe, secure job with benefits. That's what makes them an employee, because their core values are security. The other one of the 4 is the S, or the small business owner or the self-employed. And again, their core values will cause them to use the same words, which are, if you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they're also solo. They're generally one-person act, or they operate by themselves. On the right side of the quadrant are the B's. And what Rich Dad said the B stood for was big business, or like Bill Gates. Forbes defines big business as 500 employees or more. And their words are different. They say, I'm looking for a good system, a good network, and the smartest people I know to help run my business. So they're unlike the S. They don't want to run the company by themselves. They want smart people to run their companies for them. And then the 4th of the quadrant is the I, and I stands for investor. These are people who have money work hard for them. These people are people who have people work hard for them. And these are the people that work hard for the rich here. So early on in my life, it was my poor dad who always said to me, you know, Robert, go to school and so get a high-paying job. And so my poor dad's core value was to be an employee. He wanted job security, promotions, a steady paycheck, and all this. And so it was my rich dad who said to me, he says, you know, Robert, if you really want to be rich, learn to build businesses. It made more sense to him to work hard to build a business, something you owned, and something you could pass on for generation to generation to your kids. Whereas my poor dad said work hard, but my rich dad said, why would you work hard for something you'll never own and you can get fired from right away? Again, that was the difference in values. So my rich dad suggested I learn how to be a business owner and learn how to be an investor. And that's one of the big differences. On this side of the quadrant, these people here work for security. They work for money also. On this side over here, their key value that they want is they want freedom.
For millions of people every day, the rat race is a reality. Recessions, bailouts, Ponzi schemes, job loss. When times are tough, when times are most dire like they are right now, it's actually the time where the most opportunities are available too for entrepreneurs who want to act upon it.
I was working a dead-end job that I hated. I was working 50, 60 hours a week.
I was working like 10 hours a day, go straight to my second job. I'd work till like 3 o'clock in the morning. I never got any sleep. I wasn't making any money. You know, it was a grind.
You know, if there's anything good that's come out of this, global downturn in the last 2 years, it forces people to go inside. It forces them to go inside and start to rely on themselves. And I believe that everyone's got a little entrepreneurial spark.
Carbon Copy Pro teaches you how to sell anything to anyone, anywhere in the world. We want to teach you how to leverage things like the internet, things like Twitter, MySpace, Facebook. I think if people could really grasp the power of the internet, they would drop everything they're doing right now today and learn as much about it as they could. There's 1.5 billion users on the internet right now. This is a wallet that is bought.
You could buy an entire line of luggage for what you spent on that little wallet. But you know what? That's the power of a brand.
We want to teach you how to build your brand, You Inc.
Carbon Copy Pro is an incubator for entrepreneurs because it provides entrepreneurs with everything they require for success. Systems, training, resources, tools, and community. To be part of other people's success and empower other people to have success is why I do what I do.
I really believe that Carbon Copy Pro is the razor's edge that separates the good from the great.
Hi, Hi there, my name is William Bud Gregg. I'm 46 years old and I'm coming to you today from Chandler, Arizona, where I currently live with my beautiful wife and our 2 boys. I felt compelled today to do a video to show my gratitude to Carbon Copy Pro. I have a 15-year background in real estate, and in 2005 I personally owned over $20 million worth of real estate, and by early 2009 I had short sold and or foreclosed on all of it. 2009-2010 is a new beginning for myself, and like 79 million other people, yourself included right now, I turned to the internet for some answers. Now, when I was doing my due diligence online, I figured out 3 things. Number 1, you need a product. You need a good, ethical product that is unique and recession-proof. Number 2, you need a marketing system to market that product. Basic enough, right? And number 3, there's a learning curve on the internet, folks. For some it's longer than others, but there's a curve, and you need training. You need mentorship. I found Carbon Copy Pro, and they had all of that. We have all of that. We've got a recession-proof, incredible, ethical, long-term product. We've got a step-by-step marketing system to help you market that. And we've got the best entrepreneurs in the world, period, to mentor you one-on-one. So from my family to the community here at Carbon Copy Pro, William Bud Gregg just saying thank you. And I look forward to seeing you guys at the next live marketing event. Have a great day.
Hi there. My name is Jeff Lerner, and for the last several weeks I've been earning well over $10,000 a week with my online business. Now stay with me. I'm going to show you everything you need to see this is a real story, I'm a real person, and this is a real business. About 2 years ago, I got involved in a franchise opportunity. I had always wanted to own my own business, and I was very attracted to the idea of franchising and taking on a business that was a proven, successful model, and investing my own money and becoming a business owner and receiving all the perks of business ownership while still getting to work in a proven concept. So I worked for several years. I raised the money. I saved up the money for myself to invest and become a franchisee. I put up $50,000, borrowed $250,000 from the bank, and invested in a franchise concept. Having been through that, I can now tell you from the inside that franchising is a phenomenal business model for the franchisor. They transfer all the risk to the franchisees, to me. I'm the one that got a $250,000 bank loan, and they take 8% off the top. So they make money even if you don't make money. Now I'm not going to sit here and boo-hoo about my horrible franchising experience, but suffice to say my store closed in less than 9 months, and I was left holding the bag on a $250,000 bank loan. So that's the sad part of my story. But the happy part of my story is when I found my online business shortly thereafter. My online business has 80% profit margins, it has no employees, it has no insurance, it has no rent, it has no utilities, and I can run it from anywhere in the world. And as I said, I've been making over $10,000 a week for almost the last 2 months consistently. This online business is almost pure profit. So if you're considering getting involved in a franchise, I want you to think long and hard about the risks that you're taking on and who's really going to get the rewards from that risk and those 80, 90-hour work weeks that you're going to be asked to put in. If you'd like to get a little more information about my online business and how it works for me and many, many others here in this community of entrepreneurs, please enter your email address and your name in the form on this page, and we'll send you a little bit more information. Thanks so much for your time, and make it a great day.
Hi, my name is Michael Forrest. I've been successfully marketing and making my living on the internet for over the last 10 years since I got out of the United States Marine Corps. But more importantly, I want to talk to you about everything that you have seen on the internet. And there's a couple of reasons for that. I have spent the last 10 years going through the school of hard knocks, trial and error, tried everything that you've seen on the internet, tried every empty promise, tried every product, every system. There's only one that I came across, and that was 4 years ago, that took me from a six-figure earner on the internet to a multiple million-dollar earner on the internet. And I don't just say that number. I'm going to do something that no one else does on the internet, and that is I'm going to prove that number to you. First and foremost, I can prove it to you real briefly here. My wife and I just moved here from California. We actually live in Miami right now. We split our time up between here and Paris, where my wife's entire family lives. We live up here on the 50th floor overlooking the entire Biscayne and South Beach. I'm actually coming to you from my home office. But again, back to my point, the kind of numbers that we can do offering a training system, specialized training and educational services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in over 140 different countries has given us leverage like we have never known. And we know it could do the same for you, and we want to share it with you. This powerful platform and business model changed everything from us. We now finally get to do whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do it. We don't have to worry about trading time for money. We don't have to worry about climbing the corporate ladder or buying a brick and mortar business for $1 million and worrying about employees, space, rent, inventory, insurance, liabilities, or any of those other headaches. This powerful platform and business model took us to a level that we didn't even realize was possible. And again, I don't just say that, I'm going to prove it to you by logging into my business bank account that this is a very real business, we are very real people, and these are very real numbers. So hold on one second, I'll do that for you, and then put in your name and email address, and I'll see you on the other side. And we'll talk then. Take care. Hi, Michael Force here again. Wanted to do exactly what I said I would do, and I'm going to prove to you that this is a very real business with very real numbers. You're going to see something here that you don't see anywhere else online, frankly, because no one else can prove it, because they're not telling you the truth. I'm one of the few that is, and I'm going to prove to you that it is very real. So hold on one second. I'm going to log into my business bank account at bankofamerica.com. Use my company name, Webvertising Inc., which is a registered S Corp out of California. We'll log in there, show you the real profit and revenue generated with this powerful platform and model. Take a look at the statements. We'll jump around. For the last year or two, just random months, so you can see the overall averages. This model is 80% profit. I have no employees, I have no space, no rent, no inventory, no insurance, no liabilities, none of those headaches. It is one of the most powerful platforms I have seen on the internet and business model, and why it has consistently produced for me for the last 4 years, and I know it can do the same for you. We'll jump around to another month here. That one was $94,000. This one is about $174,000. This was a great month. $174,795.15 there. Revenue generated, as I said, 80% profit. And let's see here. We have another month here, $97,652.83. Kind of move through these quickly. Be mindful of the clock here. I know people's attention span is not very long, as is mine. $170,056.95 there. We'll jump around to another month there, the last 2 years. $84,803.64 there. And we'll do one more month here. You can see the overall average is about $101,000. I've averaged it out overall the last 4 years. $76,068.65 there. Very real numbers, very real business, and we are very real people. I'll prove that to you as well. Picture of my wife and I on our iPhoto here. And our baby girl, we just had her. She's about 7 months old already. I can't believe how quickly time flies here. Another picture. I'll show you. Whoops. That was Rome last year. We were in Dominican Republic for a couple of weeks. We had a nice little vacation down there. We were in Paris, France last year, as we are every year. Ibiza, Spain. We were over there for a couple of weeks, relaxing and enjoying a small island off of Spain. We're back over to Baja, below California there, doing some dune buggy riding.
Carbon Copy Pros absolutely changed my life. I'm a 55-year-old, just went on disability about 3 months ago, retired or a financial advisor. And when I hung up the business, I found Carbon Copy Pro on the internet one night. And I brought my entire family in. I've got 2 boys that have come in as M2s. We came in as an M3. My son-in-law's in. We're all here with my grandbabies here. And our lives just brought our entire family together. You know, my boys have, we had a great relationship, but we talk every week now, and it's just an awesome deal for us all. Just the quality of the people, the character of the people, they totally care about you. You know, there's no question about that. You know, you hear people say those kinds of things all the time, but these people care. They really care about your future. They're all willing to hand out and help you in any way they can, and it's nobody's selfish, at least that I've run across, so that's an awesome thing, and it's genuine.